Hey guys, today I've got something a little bit different for you, just how to build this washi tape house. For the project you'll need the washi tape house, blue tack, that's just from the normal newsagent, secateurs, so like garden trimmers, and skewers. So these are just like skewers you use for chicken skewers. You can buy them from the supermarkets for like $1. So my washi tape tower is from Spotlight here in Australia, but you can buy something similar online. The first thing that you want to do, and I apologise, I'm not actually going to pull my house apart because it takes ages to get it right. So you want to line up the washi tapes so that they sit nicely in the tower. Now you'll see in mine that I use two different types of tapes in terms of width. So the first I used with the smaller masty tapes, and then I used your standard size tape, which is the MT tape size. And ideally, what you want is to start further back in the house and then bring each row slightly forward. This means that your washi tape will line up nicely without actually obstructing the previous row. So, and each row obviously gets slightly wider until you get to the fixed width of the house. So you can see what I've done basically is worked out where each row needs to go so that it doesn't obstruct any other row, and then I have blue tacked the row in place. So you can see it's not a very precise process, to be honest. It probably could be done neater. You could probably hot glue gun it, but I wanted to use blue tack just so that I can change it when I want to, or take it out if I decide not to use the house as a washi tape tower anymore. So what you're going to do is get your your skewer, and pop it through so you can work out the width that you need. Now, one side of the skewer is flat, the other is pointed. You're going to cut off the pointed side and then just leave the other side as is. So line up the flat side to where you actually want it to sit, and then grab a pencil and make a mark where you want to snip the skewer. So all you do is slide the skewer through with obviously your washi tape on it. And this is the process for working out, before you cut or glue anything, you can work out how it's going to fit together. So you can see these two washi tapes bumping together means that you won't actually be able to rotate the washi tape and actually use it basically as a tape dispenser. So you'll have to go a row down. I guess that's the reason why I personally used the masty tape in the tower, because I could fit more in without it bumping into each other. So, I mean, it's up to you. You can use whatever you want in there, but I wanted to squeeze as much in there as possible, which is why I used some smaller tapes. Alright, once you've worked out where you're going, you're going to obviously put your blue tack down and then just stick the skewer onto the blue tack. So again, it's not very precise, it's not very aesthetically pleasing, but you've seen my washi tape tower. When it's all together, you can barely notice the blue tack. So here I am just marking out the edge of the skewer with my pencil. Just grab out your secateur and then cut it. I tried this with scissors, it did not work, so you will need to use something a little bit more industrial. Thank goodness I have a husband who does gardening occasionally, because I was able to pull these out and use them. So I'm not going to show you from start to finish how you will put each row in. I think that's fairly self-explanatory, but this is the basic concept of how to build a washi tape tower. So if you do have any more questions, please let me know. I think I've explained everything, but I usually miss something. The masty tape rolls and the MT rolls I bought when I was in Japan. So I'm sorry, again, I can't link it. I feel like I always fail at linking things for you guys. But you can buy them. Several Etsy sellers have masty tapes and MT tapes. They are really good quality, probably the best that you can buy. And obviously the patterns and the prints are so lovely, especially if you can see the little flamingo one there. Love it to death. So basically that's how you'll do it. You'll slide on your washi tape onto your skewer and repeat the process as you go down the tower. I don't know if you can see it, but that roll of washi tape I was just using says, "I'm so crafty, I sweat glitter." And I have to say, it's probably one of my favorite tapes of life. It's from Typo from a while ago. I'm sure you could probably still find it around. I just thought that was so funny, I had to buy it. So I'm repeating the process with the secateurs here, just snipping through that skewer. One of my followers on Instagram, Mel, was telling me that she used wooden dowel, proper wooden dowel from Bunnings for this, which you could definitely do. I'm sure it would look a lot more professional than wooden skewers. But the wooden skewers were what I had at home, so I just thought I would use those as they were quite convenient. Hi Mel, if you're watching. And obviously, as you go down, you can fit more rolls of washi tape on. So that's basically it, guys. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I do try my best to get back to everybody, so apologies if you've been waiting, but I will write back to you, I promise. Thanks for subscribing and watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.